Have you ever met someone who walks into a room and somehow owns it without saying much? They're not always the loudest. They're not always the most attractive. They're not always the richest. Yet people listen when they speak. People remember them after they leave. People trust them faster. People want to be around them. That force is called charisma. And most people get it completely wrong. They think charisma is something you're born with, a gift, a lucky personality trait. But psychology says something different. Charisma is not magic. It is behavior, which means it can be learned, built, trained. Today, I'm going to show you how to become more charismatic using psychology-backed principles that instantly change how people feel around you. And if you stay until the end, I'll show you the one silent habit that makes people naturally gravitate toward you even if you're introverted. Let's begin. Most people believe charisma means being entertaining, being funny, being outgoing, being the center of attention. Wrong. True charisma is emotional impact. It's the ability to make others feel seen, safe, energized, respected, and understood. That's why some quiet people are magnetic, while some loud people are exhausting. Psychologists often describe charisma as a mix of three signals: presence, power, warmth. Presence means you are fully there. Power means you seem capable. Warmth means you feel safe. If you lack one, charisma drops. Presence without warmth feels cold. Warmth without power feels weak. Power without presence feels fake. But combine all three, and people feel drawn to you. So the first lesson is simple. Stop trying to impress people. Start trying to affect how they feel. That one shift changes everything. If that already hit you, pause for 1 second and subscribe, because what comes next will completely change how you communicate. In modern life, attention is rare. Everyone is distracted, checking notifications, thinking about what to say next, half listening. So when someone gives full attention, it feels powerful. This is why presence is one of the fastest ways to become charismatic. When speaking to someone, make eye contact naturally. Listen without interrupting. Don't scan the room. Don't look at your phone. Don't rush your response. Psychology calls this validation through attention. People interpret your focus as value. When you deeply listen, they subconsciously think, I matter. And people love those who make them feel important. Try this simple technique. When someone speaks, don't prepare your answer immediately. Instead, ask, what are they really feeling? Now your face changes. Your tone changes. Your responses become deeper. You stop performing and start connecting. That is charisma. One of the sweetest sounds to any person is their own name. This is supported by psychology. Hearing our own name activates attention and identity-related responses in the brain. Use people's names naturally in conversation. Good point, David. I understand what you mean. Sarah. Nice meeting you, James. Not excessively, not robotically, but sincerely. Why it works. A name tells people, I noticed you. I remember you. You matter individually. That instantly increases warmth. Most people forget names because they focus on themselves. Charismatic people remember names because they focus on others. Want an easy trick? When introduced to someone, Repeat their name once immediately. Nice to meet you, Daniel. Then connect it to something visual or unique. That tiny habit separates forgettable people from memorable ones. One of the sweetest sounds to any person is their own name. This is supported by psychology. Hearing our own name activates attention and identity-related responses in the brain. Use people's names naturally in conversation. Good point, David. I understand what you mean. Sarah. Nice meeting you, James. Not excessively, not robotically, but sincerely. Why it works. A name tells people, I noticed you. I remember you. You matter individually. That instantly increases warmth. Most people forget names because they focus on themselves. Charismatic people remember names because they focus on others. What an easy trick. When introduced to someone, repeat their name once immediately. Nice to meet you, Daniel. Then connect it to something visual or unique. That tiny habit separates forgettable people from memorable ones. Here's something shocking. People don't respond to confidence itself. They respond to signals of certainty. Meaning even if you feel nervous inside, you can appear charismatic by changing external signals. Psychology calls this thin slice judgment. People make fast decisions about you in seconds based on small cues. These include posture, voice pace, movement speed, facial tension, eye behavior. So do this. Stand tall but relaxed. Move slower. Pause before speaking. Keep gestures intentional. Speak clearly, not quickly. Rushing looks anxious. Calmness looks powerful. This is why some people speak softly and still dominate a room. Their nervous system looks regulated, and people trust regulated energy. Remember, fast is frantic. Calm is confidence. Use that. Want a secret that instantly boosts charisma? Make other people feel intelligent. Most people enter conversations trying to prove their own value. Charismatic people reverse it. They ask thoughtful questions. They appreciate insights. They invite opinions. Examples. That's interesting. How did you think of that? You explained that well. I never looked at it that way. Psychologically, people associate the emotions they feel around you with you. If they feel smart, appreciated, respected, they credit you for it. This is called emotional association. So instead of chasing admiration, create admiration in others, and it reflects back onto you. Silence is underrated power. Most people fear pauses, so they fill space with nervous words. Anyway. But charismatic communicators use pauses strategically. Before answering, after making a strong point, before saying something important. Why? Because pauses signal confidence. They say, I'm comfortable. I don't need to rush. What I say has weight. Try this. Instead of answering instantly, take one breath first. That tiny pause increases perceived confidence dramatically, and it makes people lean in. Silence, when controlled, becomes presence. Humans naturally trust similarity. This is why mirroring works. Mirroring means subtly matching another person's energy level, speaking tempo, body language, tone intensity, not mimicking. Matching. If someone speaks calmly, don't overwhelm them with high energy. If someone is excited, don't respond like a robot. When people feel rhythm with you, connection increases. Psychologists link this to rapport and social synchrony. We trust people who feel familiar, so adapt your style to the room. Charisma is not one fixed personality. It is intelligent flexibility. Facts inform, stories influence. The human brain remembers emotion and narrative far more than raw information. That's why charismatic people often tell stories instead of listing facts. Instead of saying, "My vacation was nice," say, "I missed my train, got lost in a city I'd never seen, then somehow found the best cafe of my life." Now people feel something. Stories create tension, curiosity, emotion, resolution. That's memorable. Use this simple structure: setup, problem, turning point, lesson. If you learn storytelling, your conversations instantly become more engaging. And if you're getting value so far, hit subscribe now, because most people never hear these. Psychological principles explained this clearly. Many people try to appear cool, detached, unbothered, emotionless, but emotional coldness kills charisma. Warmth is one of the strongest attraction signals in social psychology. Warmth looks like genuine smiles, encouraging tone, open posture, interest in others, responsive reactions. People ask themselves unconsciously, is this person safe? If the answer is yes, barriers drop. This doesn't mean being weak. You can be warm and strong. In fact, that combination is rare and extremely magnetic. Think of the people everyone respects most. Often they are competent, but kind. Be that person. The spotlight effect is when we think everyone notices our flaws more than they actually do. You think they noticed your awkward pause. They didn't. You think they care that your voice shook. They barely remember. You think one mistake ruined your image. It didn't. Most people are focused on themselves. This is freeing, because charisma dies when self-consciousness rises. So the next time you feel nervous socially, remember, they're not analyzing you nearly as much as you think. That mental shift relaxes behavior. Relaxed behavior increases charisma. Emotional stability is attractive. Someone insults you? Stay composed. Something awkward happens? Smile lightly. Plans change? Adapt. Why does this matter? Because humans look for emotional anchors. People trust those who remain steady under pressure. If tiny problems control your mood, people feel instability. But if you remain centered, you project strength. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions. It means regulating reactions. The person who controls themselves often controls the room. Weak language weakens presence. Notice phrases like, "I'm not sure, but this may be stupid. Sorry, just thinking." These phrases train others to discount you before you speak. Replace them with, "My view is," "One possibility is," "I think the key issue is." Same humility, more strength. Psychology shows framing matters. How you present an idea affects how seriously it is received. Speak with clarity, not arrogance. Conviction without ego is charisma. Energy transfers. If you enter a room drained, closed, negative, that spreads. If you enter alert, warm, grounded, that spreads too. Emotions are contagious through tone, expression, and body language. So before social moments, regulate your own state. Breathe deeply. Lift posture. Smile slightly. Recall gratitude. Move your body. Don't walk into rooms hoping energy will be given to you. Bring some with you. That alone changes your social presence massively. Here it is. Be genuinely interested. Not strategically interested. Not fake interested. Real curiosity. Ask people what drives them, what they care about, what they're building, what they learned recently, what excites them. Most people are starving to be understood. When someone feels deeply heard, they remember you for a long time. You don't need to be the funniest, the loudest, the coolest. You need to make people feel alive in conversation. That is rare, and rare becomes magnetic. If you actually want results, do this for 7 days. Day 1, hold stronger eye contact. Day 2, use people's names. Day 3, pause before speaking. Day 4, ask better questions. Day 5, slow your movements. Day 6, tell one story. Day 7, focus fully on everyone you meet. Do this consistently, and people will notice a difference before you do. Because charisma is visible externally before it feels internal. You do not need a different face. You do not need louder confidence. You do not need to become someone else. You need skills, presence, warmth, composure, curiosity, certainty. Charisma is not reserved for a lucky few. It belongs to those willing to practice human psychology. And once you learn it, every room changes. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe now for more psychology-based self-improvement content that actually works. And comment below, which charisma trait will you practice first? Because the version of you people remember can start today.